The new radioactive Lucky Blocks are here, and today we're going to be going from 0 to $1 trillion only using radioactive Lucky Blocks. And if we fail this challenge, we have to give away our entire base, which is full of radioactive brain rots. And this base may or may not include some of the rarest brain rots in the entire game. And to unlock it, what we actually have to do is sacrifice a brain rot which is generating over $50 million a second. Now, although we do have a base full of them, we can't just open them as we please. No, to open these we have to complete challenges. And for every challenge that we do indeed complete, we get to steal 2. To begin, we're going to start with opening 2 of these new radioactive Lucky Blocks, and we are going to hope to get one of the rarer ones. So let's see who we get in both of these. It's going to be a Pot Hotspot and a Tortuguini Dragon Fruitini, which collectively is going to generate us around 25 million a second, which is going to be pretty crazy. Which obviously already gives us enough money for the rebirth, but we are actually going to have to complete the rebirths if we want to open many more of these radioactive Lucky Blocks. And I've seen the first piece of the puzzle that we need. We need this Trippy Troppy. And the other one we need is right here with Gangster Futera, which means we can now hit that rebirth button. So we now have an empty base and $5,000. But as we now know, we can go open 2 more radioactive Lucky Blocks. Now I know what you're thinking, Kieran, you just rebirthed and you didn't save your 2 brain rots. I'm fully aware of that. We have to unlock that ability. Now we obviously do have an alt account active, but to be able to use it to save brain rots from the rebirth, we actually have to sacrifice one of the rarer radioactive Lucky Block brain rots. And to do that, we've actually got to be able to get it first. So let's open these next 2 and let's hopefully get one of the rarer ones. Unfortunately, as you can see, we get pretty unlucky getting 2 Tortuguini Dragon Fruitinis, which do generate us a lot of money, but we need a brain rot that's going to generate us over 50 million a second to activate the alt account perk. And we also need to acquire Ambalaboo and Berber Patapim. Luckily, financially, we're going to have no problem with that. Now we've just got to wait for them to spawn, which I like to think won't actually take too long. There's one right there.
Boneca Ambalaboo.
I looked away for 1 second and we might now miss out on this Berber Patapim. Oh, we do. I'm not being funny, but a Berber Patapim has still not spawned. This is crazy. Like, we have... Oh, there it is. I was going to say, we have more than enough money to be able to afford him, but we just couldn't get one. Come on. Come on. He's so slow. He's so slow. Come on. We want to get the rebirth locked in. And there we go. We now have both brain rots required to hit that rebirth button. And unfortunately, that does mean goodbye to both of the Tortuguini Dragon Fruitinis. So once again, we're back to an empty base, but it does mean we can now open 2 more radioactive Lucky Blocks.
Lucky Block. Lucky Block.
And we really need these ones to be lucky because right now we are not making a dent in our road to 1 trillion, and we also need to unlock that ability to save these brain rots, and it's not going to come on this one because once again we are getting the Tortuguini Dragon Fruitini curse and 2 of them have spawned again. So let's collect the money, which gives us miles more than enough, and then go on the hunt for a Chimpanzini Banini. Well, there's a Banita Dolfinita, but that's not the banana I need. This is sometimes like the worst part of any challenge because you've just got to wait. You've just got to run around and wait for something to spawn. Ah yes, the classic triple spawn of the Nubini Pizzerini. Let's quickly go collect some of our money and look at that. We are over 2 billion. Ooh, that's the one we want. Chimpanzini Bananini is here. And now we wait for the other. And wow, what are the chances? You know, like, you're waiting for 1, and then 2 spawn at once.
Truly mero, truly China.
I certainly won't be complaining, as once again, we are going to complete another rebirth. And it really hasn't taken us all that long. But the problem is, as soon as we press this rebirth button, we are going to lose, again, 2 more radioactive brain rots. So we're back to this. 2 more radioactive Lucky Blocks and an empty base. Let's hopefully get a good one this time because we need to unlock that alt account perk. And once again, no, we've done it. Oh, we've done it. But this is, oh, no, this isn't good news at this point. Because, oh, wow. Okay, we have a problem. Because to unlock the alt account, we have to sacrifice a brain rot which generates over 50 million a second. This one does that, but he also generates 255 million a second. Look at that. It's not generating millions, it's generating billions. But for us to succeed in this challenge, we need a few of these, which is already going to be tough. But we also need to unlock the alt account so we can actually start saving brain rots when we rebirth. This is so happy and sad at the same time. So yes, we have just unlocked one of the rarest brain rots in the game. But we can't keep it. To complete this challenge, I'm going to do something horrible. I'm going to press the F key and I'm going to sell this guy. Do I want to sell it? No. Do I have to sell it? Yes. Okay, now that pain's out the way. At least now we can save brain rots. We don't have to let them be sacrificed in the rebirth. But now we do need to get ourselves Chef, Crabracadabra, and Glorbo Fruto Driller. And there's one right there. Perfect. Great timing on the legendary.
Glorbo Frutto Drillo.
Guys, I am so sad that we had to sell like literally one of the rarest brain rots in the game. That is so sad. But to complete this challenge, we do have to make some sacrifices, which is very, very unfortunate. It's just a shame it had to be that one. And there is the chef.
Chef Crabracadabra.
Alright, while the chef is making his way over to our base, what we can now do is save brain rots. So we can collect this guy on the alt account, we can take him away, and we can bring him back once the rebirth is complete. Which it now is. We are down to 50k, but now we have this guy, which we can just keep. We can keep him forever if we want to. And we also, thanks to the rebirth, now have 2 more radioactive lucky blocks to open. And the best part is, no matter what we get in them, we can keep them. We can keep them now. We don't have to sacrifice them.
Lucky block.
The issue is, are we going to get as lucky as last time? Because that was some freakish luck. Who are we going to get to add to our base? We get a pot hotspot, which is nice. So he's going to generate us 21.2 million a second. But then we get Tortughini again. We are just going to end up with a zoo of tortoises. But look how quickly we get to 1 billion now. That's crazy. But the problem is now, it's never been the money, it's been the brain rots. Frigo Camilla, I actually think spawns semi-frequently. But this guy, Orangutini, I don't know what it is. On every single account I play on, he is a nightmare to get hold of. He is so rare. Like I said, Frigo is pretty common. And finally, after leaving my PC on for about half an hour, we finally got the other one. And just like last time, while we wait for him to arrive at our base, we are going to hop on to the alternate account and take these brain rots for safekeeping. Another rebirth complete. So let's go collect our friends.
Pot hotspot. Tortughini Dragon Frutti.
And then let's also collect 2 more radioactive blocks.
Lucky block.
And then let's get them open and let's hope for the best. Please, no more tortoises. Oh, of course, it's another tortoise. Oh, it's 2 more tortoises. So our money is through the roof and we are just printing dollar bills. The problem we're now going to have with this challenge is these rebirths are already taking a while. Yeah, we only need 1, but these guys don't spawn that commonly. And I am a little bit concerned I'm going to be waiting for maybe half an hour, maybe just 15 minutes, but maybe an hour for some of these guys to spawn. You have got to be kidding me. It's not the plane that we want. It's Bombardini Gusini. Why did it have to be him? Why did it have to be him? We are making so much money, but I just want Bombadillo Crocodilo to appear. Ooh, there we go. It's about damn time. It's about damn time. I just had to leave my PC again. I've been playing another game in the background while I've just been waiting for this guy to spawn. This might sound insane, given we need a lot of money for this challenge, but I'm not actually willing to keep saving all the tortoise brain rots. Because what's the point? They're only generating 2.9 million, which granted is a lot, but compared to like Pot Hotspot, it is just not a lot. So we are actually going to sacrifice 3 of these guys right now in this rebirth. 350 million, easy. Bombardiro Crocodilo, not so easy. Well, it wasn't difficult, but it did feel like it took forever. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Look what just spawned. I waited so long for this to spawn when I needed it for the rebirth. Anyway, let's get these guys back. And now we've got those guys home, we can also acquire some radioactive blocks. I'm going to do them one by one this time. And if I get another tortoise, I'm going to scream. I said I was going to scream, but I just feel sad. All right, we got one more. Let's hope this one is not another Tortughini. Please don't be Tortughini again. It's ridiculous how common it is. Yes, it's not. Oh, it's another one that we've already got, but you know what? That literally doubles our current income. So even though it's one we've already got, I'm pretty happy. And do you remember about half an hour ago, or probably a few seconds ago for you, a Bombardini Gusini did spawn, but we just couldn't get it. I've just thought, I'm an idiot, because I've unlocked the alt account. So I could have bought that Gusini and saved it, but I didn't. Ah. Hello there, where do you think you're going? I need you. And just like that, another rebirth challenge is complete.
Tortughini Dragon Frutti Pot Hotspot. Tortughini Dragon Frutti Pot Hotspot.
So we've got our little army of radioactive brain rots. We've got 2 tortoises and 2 hotspots. And in a minute, to add to that, we're going to have 2 lucky blocks.
Lucky block.
But not just any old lucky blocks. The radioactive ones, which do look pretty cool. So, let's open this one, and let's hope for the best. And let's also open this one, and let's hope for the best. And in the first one, of course, is it a surprise to anyone? No, it's not. What do we think the second one will be? I think it's going to be Tortughini. It's not. It's another hotspot. Which again is fine, but come on, we really don't want to see the same one over and over again. Ooh, I see you. Yoink. And we're back in this situation again, where we have the money, we have the brain rot, so we're going to do the rebirth. Now, I've been doing a little bit of math in my head. I think we can now get to that 1 trillion mark. If I just leave my PC on for a little bit, I think we're going to get to that 1 trillion mark quite easily because of Pot Hotspot. And of course the fact that we now have 3 of him. So I'm thinking this. If I get to that 1 trillion mark, we don't end the video right there. No, 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 no. We then open all of the remaining radioactive lucky blocks, which there isn't actually that many left. I think there's 9. And I'm thinking if we open all 9, and if we don't get one more unique radioactive brain rot, then I still have to do the giveaway.
Pot Hotspot.
Now you guys have seen me open so many of these lucky blocks so far. So many. And you've seen how common these Tortughinis are. So I would say the odds are in your guys' favour. Nonetheless, there's only one way to find out. But first, we have 2 more radioactive blocks to open.
Lucky block.
So, let's see who we get. What are the odds we're just going to end up with 2 Tortughinis? What are the odds? Let's turn this way, let's peek round, and, well, that looks like a Tortughini to me, and just judging by the money that's being generated, I reckon it's another Tortughini. Oh, what a surprise. So, here's the plan. New plan. I think I'm going to get to that 1 trillion mark. Once I do, I then need to complete this rebirth. And then, if I do that, I then get to open all 7 of these radioactive lucky blocks. And here's the interesting part. If I don't get a unique radioactive brain rot that I haven't already got, so it can't be Tortughini, it can't be Pot Hotspot, if I don't get another one that's unique and new, then I still have to do the giveaway for you guys. So make sure you're subscribed. Like, look how quick the money is going up. It's not going to take us too long to hit that trillion mark. Maybe I spin the wheel a bit and maybe get a lucky block like right there. Alright guys, bonus lucky block. What we gonna get? Shocker. Imagine my shock. Another Tortughini. On the bright side, we are 20% of our way there to that 1 trillion mark. Imagine how quick we would have got there if we had that ESOC Sekola still, because that thing was generating so much money a second. We are still collecting money, and as you can see, we are almost about to hit that 1 trillion mark, and there it is. But you know what? Coco Fanta Elefanto has still not spawned. The whole time I've been collecting money, and we still have not seen that damn elephant. It's about damn time, and there it is. Oop, didn't buy it. There we go. Oh, wait. Why not letting me buy it? Are we lagging? Okay, apparently when I was zoomed in, I just couldn't buy it. Alright, you guys know the rules. We are going to rebirth. We are going to complete this rebirth, and then we are going to open the remainder of these lucky blocks. We've got 7 of them, and we need to hope for the best. So I've just got back all of our brain rots, and as you can see, the money is now ticking in once more. Easy peasy. But now we need to open some more blocks. What I'm going to do is buy a brain rot just to sit on this block here, just so we can open them all upstairs. So you are going to be the lucky elephant. And then we're going to take all 7 of these remaining radioactive lucky blocks once we get down this ladder. This is really bugging me that we only have 7 left. I just wish we had one more, right? Just one more just to fill this spot. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. We have only managed to unlock 2 of the brain rots from these lucky blocks so far. Those being Tortugini, who we've had about 100 of, and Pot Hotspot, who we've now acquired 3 or 4 of. So it's not too bad, and they do generate a lot of money. But I'm kind of sick of seeing the same 2. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to open the remaining 7. And if we do not unlock one more unique / new brain rot from these blocks, then we have to do the giveaway. So, without further ado, let's begin with number 1. Please do not be that damn turtle. Oh, wow. I mixed up tortoise and turtle there. I don't know what I was doing. But anyway, we get a pot hotspot. We move on to number 2. Come on, give me some luck. Be something different. Of course, it's just him. This is going to be in my nightmares. Just seeing this guy on repeat. I keep accidentally locking the base as well. Anyway, number 3. Lucky number 3. What are we going to get? Please be something different. And of course, it's him again. Let's go to this end. And let's hope for the best. Please, someone different. It has to be, right? It just has to be. It is! It is! And we've got the best one. 255 million a second. We might actually end this video on unlocking 2 trillion. Which is crazy. Anyway, let's get these 3 open. What are the odds that all 3 of these become the turtle? Sorry, not turtle. I know, it's a tortoise. So I've opened all 3. We're going to face this way. Give them a few more seconds to make sure that they've opened. And then we're slowly going to turn around and probably see 3 Tortuginis. And, oh, what's this? I can't even see its name, but it's a new one. Whoa. I thought this was the best one. It's not. This is the best one. 1 billion a second, that's the best I've ever seen. That's the best brain rot I've unlocked my whole time playing this game. And there's its name. I'm having to glitch it. La Secret Combinacion in radioactive form. 1 billion a second. Oh, we're easily going to get to 1 trillion to end the video. This has, without doubt, been the craziest Roblox video I've recorded so far. And look at this. Boom. Over 1 trillion again. This guy's a beast. I'm absolutely keeping him, but I'm definitely going to have to sell all of these guys because they are doing my head in. But look at this beast. 1 billion a second. What? Anyway, guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please do leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and comment what challenge you want to see next.